When you and your family shop, does the Made in America label make a difference? For companies who want to use that label, it can make a huge difference to their bottom line. But exactly what does Made in America really mean? Correspondent William Jeunesse takes a look tonight from Ontario, California.
It's born here and it's died here, just like me. I'm not going to China. I'm not going out of the country.
Tony Maglica started Maglite out of a garage in 1960. Today, it's a multi-million-dollar business that's struggling because of cheap imports and a California law that limits his ability to label his flashlights Made in America.
People who know this, they say, why don't you mark Made in USA? I said, I can't do. I got sued.
Maglica sources all materials in the U.S. and fabricates everything else except this microchip and rubber O-ring. But under California law, a single rivet or screw can be too much. Maglite and other U.S. companies say the existing law is so inflexible, it allows trial lawyers to sue over trivial components. A multi-tool manufacturer got sued for a foreign knife blade, a door lock maker for a few screws made in Mexico, and Maglite for a rubber seal from Taiwan. Each company lost. So many companies avoid the Made in America label entirely because they can't risk losing million-dollar judgments.
If it's a question of cutting corners, saving money, and increasing profits, which is often really the case, then it shouldn't bear a label that's not honest and truthful.
Consumer groups support the California statute.
If a product says made in the USA, it should be genuinely made in the USA.
But Maglica and his attorney say that is impractical, since the U.S. no longer makes everything.
The problem is, if you insist on that rigid and that high a domestic content percentage, you're going to kill your own market. You're not going to be able to field a product at the quality you need at a price point that the public will accept.
Getting into U.S. stores is half the battle. Since American workers make more in a day than Mexican and Chinese workers make in a week, cheaper imports sell for a much lower price. To charge more, Maglite argues it needs the Made in America label.
Right now, the people looking at my product, they say, well, it's made in China like everything else.
Now, U.S. manufacturers support a bill that would be in Congress and enforced by the Federal Trade Commission that would set a standard of all or virtually all U.S. content that would override state statutes like California, they say is hurting, not helping the U.S. worker. Brett?
William, thank you.